Hey guys, what's going on? Joel here, and welcome to Back in the Day. So, continuing with the theme from my last video of remembering the Christmas of 1990, today I'm going to get into the unboxing of City Ransom. So, as you recall in the previous video, I had kind of regaled you with the tale of my dad and I going to Ames and the games that they had on sale. So, I had shown you Rbi Baseball and Platoon. This was the other game of the three that were purchased that day at Ames for me for Christmas that year. Now, funny enough, they had some other games on sale. I think there was about 5 or 6 games total. One that they did have that my dad, for whatever the reason, refused to buy me, and I don't know why, was Wrath of the Black Manta, which, as I recall, one of my kind of friends, not friends, kid that I hung out with, he had it. And as I remember, it was kind of like a Shinobi meets Ninja Gaiden kind of knockoff game. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I was kind of glad that I didn't get that one. But I did get this, and this one was a surprise for me. I really wasn't sure what to expect, but when I opened it up and put it in, I was really impressed with it. Of the 3 that I got out of that lot, this one was my favorite. This is one that, honestly a game that still holds up today as being a really great 2-player or co-op beat 'em up on the NES. It was developed American Technos, which I believe were the same people that were responsible for Double Dragon, even though that was Taito. I think they were a subsidiary. I'm not 100% sure. Perhaps somebody could fill me in on that. This was one of the highlights of that Christmas. I remember I had a couple of different friends that I hung out with. I've spoken, obviously, and this is, I hate to parrot myself all the time, but about Mike Keebler. This was one that we played a lot, and I remember us playing it in real life. We kind of had set up his living room as kind of River City, and we had set up a little storefront type deal, and we pretended that we were fighting off all the thugs. He had the Double Dragon on the Game Boy. I remember we turned the Game Boy on so that we had the Double Dragon theme, because that was that was, I believe, was it when you fought Slick, the final boss in this? I think that was the theme that played. Was it that, or was it the twins? But there was that, and then my friend Mark Rothos. So I really spoke about Mark a whole lot. But I remember taking this over to, I think that was his house was the first place that I played this, and I remember popping into his NES, and we were just really kind of like, wow, this is really, really cool. It was for me, it was a hidden gem. And it's not surprising, because the price of this game and the popularity of this game has been going up. I had found out a couple of years ago that they had done almost like a reboot of City Ransom, where Ryan and Alex are older, and then there's new kids. I think it's on Steam. I'm not very familiar with Steam. But this was such a fantastic beat 'em up. A lot of good memories with this game. And honestly, about 3 years back, perhaps 3-4 years ago, a good friend of mine and I had got together, and we played through this. But this one is, I was really happy when I got this. This is in fantastic shape too. Paid a little bit more for it, but if you want something in great shape, you've got to. I mean, other than the couple little nicks and dings that kind of come with these, let's the screenshots. What was neat was how this had a leveling system, and it was almost had RPG elements to it. But yeah, what a great game! Great game. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Gotta be careful because this is actually in really, really, really wonderful shape. And just that styrofoam in there. So the usual Nintendo Power advert. I'm glad too this has the baggie. The cart's in really nice shape too. Yeah, this is one that's really been going up in price, and I've noticed too that I'm starting to see more and more games on eBay, and it's pissing me off because you're seeing people that are labeling games as being in excellent condition. And you look at the pictures, and I mean, quite frankly, I wouldn't wipe my ass with that game. It's in such horrible shape, the box and manual. So it's becoming harder to find really good condition boxes and stuff. And unfortunately, the ones that are in fantastic shape, it just seems that even no matter how common the game was, people are asking an astronomical price. It's like, look, come on, man, it's a common game. The manual's in nice shape. That's why, I mean, I got into collecting later, but I'm glad I got in when I did, because I was still able to get a lot of this stuff at a reasonable price. So obviously here the Panic in River City. Yeah, the note from Slick, he holds the high school, and I think it was Ryan's girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, the moves were basic. Your kick, your punch. You could throw. I loved how you could throw people, like pick them up and throw them like javelins. I thought that was really funny. There was a lot of really cool power ups that you could get. I always made sure that I saved up enough money. I got stone hands and dragon feet. I think this was too. This was one of the first games where you could actually block. Using an enemy as a weapon, that was, and the sounds that they get, you know, barf and help. There were a lot of comical elements. Forgot how nice a shape this manual is in. The human totem pole. Every time I hear the music for this, it always brings me back to like on the menu screen, always brings me back to that Christmas. Like I said, it was a bittersweet Christmas with all the things that were surrounding my life at the time. I've honestly got about 2 more unboxings to do that will go in the vein of this, and the last one will showcase why it was so bittersweet at the end. But yeah, here were your, like, the elements where you built up your stamina and your defense. It was more like the RPG, and like the more things obviously that you bought or ate would help increase that. And then the gang, generic dudes, frat guys, jocks, homeboys, mob, squids, internationals, cowboys, the plague. Like, it's almost a video game version of the movie The Wanderers, if you've ever seen that. That was actually kind of a classic. It was made in the 70s, but it was a classic, 50s style movie. It was I actually just seen it for the first time a little over a year ago. I thought it was pretty good. Moose, Benny and Clyde, Blade, Mojo, Rocco, Turk, Thor, Otis, Ivan, Tex. Gotta chuckle. And then the amount of money that you get for beating the guys up. And different weapons. Most of them pretty similar to Double Dragon, except for the brass knuckles and the tire, and I think the rocks. Or no, you had boulders in Double Dragon that you could use. I don't think you could use, I believe, trash cans were in Double Dragon. And your locations. Your different shops. Here's the different tricks. Different playing hints. So, yeah, there we go. City Ransom for the NES. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Been wanting to do this one for a while, but obviously now, with it being the 30-year anniversary of when I had received it for Christmas, I figured, hey, let's do that, and we'll relive some Christmas of 1990 memories. So, all right, I thank you guys for watching this, and I will catch you on the next Christmas memory video coming up right after this one. All right, take her easy.